I've always been a fairly healthy person, so never been a vitamin taker. So I thought, what else do I need other than just eat what I normally eat? And I remember him showing up, he was so excited. He had these Ziploc bags and he's like, I brought this, I talked to my friend, and you're gonna try it. And I remember looking at him and I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do whatever it is that you're bringing. And you know, it's so important when we talk to people that you have to try the product correctly, because he came in with the Ziploc bags. He had zero instructions. He literally slapped, I think, a black label on me and gave me capsules. I think I'd had morning coffee at that point. And I actually sat and I watched him for 2 months. He had a little living room local at our house, and he talked to me about it, and I thought, you know what, let's go ahead and nip this in the bud. Let's get this over with, have these people come over. I'm gonna have my best friends come over. I'm gonna make sure they never buy anything while they're here. And it just so happened my best friend shows up. Someone tells a story about digestive issues. She connects with this one person. She comes over to me and says, you're gonna be so mad at me, but I'm gonna do this. And I remember a few days into her experience, she came over, and you know, you remember as a thriver, you remember exactly when it was your turn to start thriving. And she reaches over, she's got a DFT on, and I look and I said, okay, now tell me, is it working? And she says, I really think it is. The next day, I actually started a full experience, and I started with my 1 capsule. I started with half a DFT and half a mix. It took me about 10 days before I experienced okay, and again, it might sound kind of crazy, but everything looked brighter. That mental, that fog that I had been living in had finally lifted. I was experiencing mental clarity, which I had no idea what that was when it started. But my experience just got better from then on. And 2 weeks later, I earned my first paycheck. Not even 2 weeks later, a week and a half in, I earned my first paycheck. But the thing, my why, we talk about whys all the time, was to bring my boy's dad home. And for them, those 2 little boys that had literally grown up the first 12, 13 years, 10 years of their life without their dad, now have their daddy home every single day, because we had this opportunity to do this.